You want to know anything about the grease gel? Which grease should I use? Well, can I see the thickness of the grease gel? I want to see the thickness. Okay. Now let's see how it melts in my hand. Ooh, looks like oil. Child, maybe this grease will bring back my ages. Okay, oil. So why is it called a grease when it turns into an oil? Child, I don't understand. Now we're going to talk about that very soon. Keep watching. Okay. Hello family, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to ALLNATURAL. Now if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Click on that red subscribe button and subscribe and be part of ALLNATURAL, because here, child, we're going to talk about hair, okay? Because we need your hair to grow to your waist, you guys. Seriously, we need that hair to grow. So subscribe to that red subscribe button down there. Click on it and click on the notification bell as well, and you're good to go. If you're my regular subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you. I cannot do this without you. You're the bills. Thank you. Let's get started. Okay. Talk about the pros and the cons of using grease on your scalp. Now, I've heard so many people saying, oh, greasing your scalp is not healthy for your scalp. It actually blocks the pores, or it clogs the pores, preventing new growth from coming out. Now today we're going to find out, is it safe for you to use grease on your hair? Child, we're going to find that out, okay? So stay tuned. Now the first thing, let me just say this, you guys. Oiling the scalp is a great way to moisturize your scalp and to also give your scalp some essential vitamins and fatty acids as well to your hair or scalp. Now, these ingredients contribute to nourishing the hair or nourishing your scalp, and encourages growth, okay, and maintains moisture as well. So grease can actually, maintain moisture in your hair. It can also give your hair some minerals and some fatty acids and all that good stuff. But I want to know, like, the advantage of using grease on your hair. What's the advantage of using grease on your hair, you guys? Stay tuned. We're going to talk about that. We're actually talking about it, okay? Now, the advantage of using grease on your hair, you can actually massage it on your scalp, you guys. You can take just a little bit like this. Now, you see this grease. This is grease, you guys. But if I take it and I do this, let me just show you. You see, it turns into an oil. So this grease is actually good because it's gonna soak into your scalp very quickly. All right, it's gonna go into your scalp very quickly. It's not gonna stay solid when you put it on your scalp. So it turns into an oil very, very quickly on your scalp. So the advantage of that, you can put it on your hands and just massage your scalp or massage your edges. Massage your scalp, guys, and this is going to promote hair growth, because that blood circulation is going to encourage that hair growth, you guys. So you can use it to massage your scalp, and it's also relaxing to the body as well when you do massages. Now, the second thing, the advantage of using grease on your hair, it actually helps with dry scalp. Now, sometimes people, when they have dry scalp, it actually causes flakes on their hair. It might actually cause dandruff, okay, if you have dry scalp, because those flakes, okay, when you have dry scalp, when you scratch like this, you're gonna see some flakes on your scalp because your scalp is dry. So it's gonna cause dandruff on your scalp. So those greases, they are going to help you to retain that moisture on your scalp, because so many people, they actually look after their hair, but they don't care about the scalp. Now, you guys, the scalp is very important to look after, because that's where the new growth is coming from. So you need to moisturize the scalp. Dry scalp is never good. You just need a little bit on your scalp, you guys, just to prevent that dandruff and those flakes on your scalp. Now let's talk about the cons, child. Tell us. So if you apply so much grease in your scalp, you guys, it can clog your pores. Now this is so true, you guys. If you use like too much of grease on your scalp, and bear in mind, you guys, that you actually produce an oil on your scalp They are called natural oils, but you actually produce oil on your scalp which is called sebum. All right, you guys, so it comes out from your scalp. Those are your natural oils. Now when you add more of the grease on your scalp, right, and you don't wash your hair, you are going to a quick one, guys. In this photo here, you're going to see where the sebum actually comes from. So look at it very carefully so that you have an understanding where the sebum comes from out of your scalp. Those pores. Have you ever find out that when you scratch your scalp like that, and when you look at your nails and you have like a waxy flake or waxy flake full in your nails? That's the sebum, you guys. It's a lot on your scalp. If you add too much of the grease, it can cause your scalp to be clogged. Okay, you can block your scalp when you are applying too much of the grease, or you like applying it every single day. Make sure you're washing your scalp. Okay. Now it can also cause dry hair. Now if you're applying the grease on your hair, that can actually attract dirt on your hair, and that will cause your hair to be brittle or dull because it's actually attracting dirt on your hair. Now when you apply that grease here and you keep on applying the grease without washing your hair, now when you apply more to your hair, you are not going to allow other products to actually penetrate into your hair because your hair is dirty. Okay, it's not going to allow more product in because you are always applying stuff on your hair without washing it. Like the grease, it's heavy. Okay, when you use more of the grease on your hair without washing your hair, it's going to cause product build up on your hair, and when you try to apply more product on it, it's not going to penetrate in your hair because there's a lot of stuff sitting on top of your hair, you guys. So you need to be very careful with the grease as well, like the amount that you use on your hair. You need to wash your hair. Okay, wash it. The other con of using grease on your scalp is that your scalp can be itchy, extremely itchy. Now when you find out that you have applied the grease on your scalp and your scalp is itchy, you need to stop immediately because it's not agreeing with your scalp, or you have put more grease than you should put. So maybe you can take just a little bit and apply. If you feel that your scalp is itchy, stop using it. Stop using it because it's not agreeing with your scalp, you guys. Those are the other cons of using grease on your hair, because you are always producing those natural oils like sebum, like I've talked about earlier. You are producing those natural oils. So if you add more of the oils like grease, more of that on your scalp, you're just, accumulating those oils on your scalp, and it's gonna cause a layer on your scalp, you guys. Now that new growth that is trying to come out is fragile. It's trying to come out of that thick layer. Child, your scalp is going to be itchy. Okay, so just bear that in mind, that if you're using grease, just use a little bit, and if you feel that your scalp is itchy, it's better to just stop using the grease on your scalp. People actually might be using the grease and it actually works perfectly for them, but if you find that you are a person that you produce more oils from your scalp, it's better to maybe use it once a week and massage it in, and then just wash it off your scalp. Okay, you can deep condition with it. Like now, when I say deep condition, I mean when you apply the grease on your scalp, you can wear a plastic, like it's more like a hot oil treatment, and you wear a plastic and allow that that grease to soak into your hair and you wash it off. Not actually staying with the grease on your scalp. So that's gonna help you as well. But itchy scalp, child, is not a good thing. Okay, how often should you use the grease on your hair? Now this is very important, because if you use grease every single day, child, you're gonna have product build up. Okay, and that's gonna stunt your hair growth. Did I hear that right? Yes, it's gonna stunt your hair growth because you're just accumulating all those oils on your scalp, and it's gonna, like what I said before, it's gonna create layers and layers and layers on your scalp. Child, you're not gonna like it. You're gonna have itchy scalp, you're gonna have all that going on. So it's best to know the exact time to use, or how often should you use it on your scalp. Now for me, I would use it maybe once a week. But now you guys, when I washed my hair, I didn't put any oils on my scalp because I'm trying not to put any oils on my scalp because I just want my scalp to be free of those oils for now. But I will be putting in some oils, child. Don't get me wrong, oils are good for your scalp. Now you can use oils maybe once every week. Okay, if you wash your hair once a week, it's good to put once a week. Just massage it in and keep it in there for the whole week, and then when it's the end of the week, you can wash it off. Now when it's winter time, your scalp is, you know, very dry because it's winter. You can apply it maybe you know, like once a week as well, or maybe 2 times in a week because it's winter. Okay, your hair needs all that moisture that it can get. Now when it's summertime, you can use it once a month. Okay, so it depends on a person, it depends on you. Do what works for you. Yeah, that's all I can say. Do what works for you. If you feel that your scalp is very, very dry, maybe you need to consider, you know, including those hair greases on your hair maybe once a week, guys, or maybe once every 2 weeks. You do what works for you. All right, you guys, I'm also going to talk about the greases you can use on your hair. Okay, so there are many greases out. A grease that actually turns into oil very easily. Those greases are good for you. Now if you apply a grease on your hair and you just scratch it like that, and you see there's still a greasy, there's still like, it's still solidifying in your hand, it's not really, you know, getting into your scalp easily like an oil, that grease I think is not good for you, you guys. It needs to really soak into your hair very well, like I've just shown you with this grease. When you just do this to your hands, it turns into an oil. You see, that is good because it's just more like an oil, but it's just in a grease form. Okay, so that will be good as well. So I'm going to share with you the different kind of greases you can use on your hair. I'm going to leave a picture right there. So the grease you can use is vegetable oils. Now this grease is very good for you. It has lots of ingredients in them. Okay, now I'm going to be putting some text in there of the ingredients that are in this particular grease that I'll put in the picture. And then you can also use softy coconut oil. It's a grease as well. You can use that on your scalp, and you can also use softy hair food on your scalp as well. It's really good. You can also use Sulfur 8. Now I've heard so many good things about Sulfur 8 that it actually speeds up your hair growth. It's actually good for hair growth, you guys, so you can use that on your scalp as well. Now you can also use this coconut oil, Herbal Grow. Now I'm gonna read the ingredients that is in there. There's olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil. There's also juniper oil, rosemary oil, geranium oil, vitamin E, and natural herbs. This is good, you guys, because it has so many oils that are good for your hair and your scalp. So this is really good. That's how it looks like inside. So this is good. I got it from Zimbabwe. I don't know whether they have it online. They sell it online, but it's really good. It actually, you know, melts very well on your hands. It's really good. Now you guys, with this Viada here, I'm gonna read the ingredients. Petrolatum, mineral oil, coconut oil, shea butter, paraffin wax, and lanolin and perfume. That's what it has. But yeah, it's been a long time since I used this. So yeah, those are the types of greases you can use. So do what works for you. Okay, that's what I will say. Do what works. Other people actually use grease on their scalp and their hair grow like crazy. Okay, so just do what works for you. This is just a video to just warn you guys that if you feel like your scalp is too oily, don't be putting grease on that oily scalp. You need to wash your scalp in order for that new growth to come out. Now guys, if this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below for me and tell me your favorite greases. Have you ever used grease on your scalp, or do you use grease on your scalp? How is it when you use it? Now you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye now.